once it uploads, like, you guys will be like, what is happening right now? We will lose subscribers from this.
We're gonna be shirtless, right?
Maybe.
Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 64 of the Gravity Cancel Podcast, the longest running podcast for the video game Brawlhalla.
Hell yeah, it is.
We're your hosts, Sergeant Spake Cakes and Rox. Rox, how you doing today?
Fantastic.
Good to hear.
Yep.
There was a long conversation prior to this. We won't get into those details.
I didn't just spend the last hour trauma dumping on Spank Cakes. I swear.
Rox, we are on episode 64, and just last week there were 64 legends, and now there are 65. But before we get into that news, let's talk about the games that made us.
Okay.
All right, Rox. I like road tripping to a degree, and this is a little bit of foreshadowing for things to come. So I want to know what your favorite road trip gaming memory is.
Oh, man.
So we came up in the days of, like, OG Game Boy.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was going to talk about.
We got the full gambit to work with. So what do you got?
I don't know if there's games specifically. Obviously, Pokemon Yellow, Red and Blue. So, fun fact about me that I recently got roasted for. The only Zelda game that I've ever owned and played was Oracle of Seasons, which apparently isn't one of the good ones. Go figure. But the main memory is just, of course, everyone had this. Their parents telling them that it was against the law, or telling you it was against the law to have the overhead light on while they were driving. Or you had the parent that if you turned it on, they would immediately act like they were about to get in a fucking car accident, like you just flashbanged them. But I remember specifically when the days went from, like, you're in the car with your Game Boy and there's no backlight yet.
Yeah.
And every time you'd pass a street lamp, you could see a little bit of it. And then you level up to, there's the USB type plug-in that was exclusive to the Game Boys. You could
like the little reading light?
Yep, the little reading light. And then we got a backlight, baby. Before
the little reading light, do you remember the magnifying glass?
Yeah, I had one.
The two little lights on the side? Like the incandescent light bulbs?
Yep.
It was worse than the street lamps.
Oh my goodness. The magnifying glass alone was awesome, though.
Yeah, it was great. It was like the tiniest screen that was a little bit bigger and a little bit more distorted.
Yep.
Yeah, I do have a lot of good memories of the Game Boy in the car. Running out of batteries on the OG Game Boy.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, it was the worst. Oh, I can still feel the little click of the power button. Mine's a little different, a little bit later in life. Let's go circa 2002, and this reminds me of one of my favorite places on Earth, Atlanta. Took a little road trip down there with my cousins, and they had a big conversion van. You know what the good thing about conversion vans in 2002 is?
What?
They had fucking TVs right between the two front pilot seats, and a VCR, but you could hook up a GameCube to it.
Oh my god.
Whole way down to Atlanta, Georgia, we were playing NBA Street 2 on the GameCube. It was glorious. What a great game, by the way. NBA Street 2, NFL Street, all those sports adjacent games from bygone eras. Oh, so good. So good.
God, I can't imagine playing a console like that as a kid in a moving vehicle.
It was wild at the time. And now it's like I got a whole PC in my backpack as I'm fucking flying on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit of foreshadowing for everyone for some future news and discussion. But let's get on to the Brawlhalla news. Rox, we got a new legend. First one of 2025.
I love her. She's fantastic.
Have you played much?
Yes, actually, I've been playing a lot at nighttime. I've been playing, let's see, what level do I have her to? I have my Priya almost level 4.
Almost level 4. I was expecting way more than that based on the big game you were talking. So yeah, we got
That's
Priya,
a lot for me. All right.
Priya the Radiant Blade. This was kind of like rapid fire by BMG. We got the announcement of a new weapon at BCX. Radio silence for 2 months. A new Legend's releasing next week. That was like all we got. So Priya's got Sword and the new weapon Chakram. I feel like Sword is such a cop-out for a secondary weapon on a new weapon.
It's the cop-out weapon.
I don't like it. So we had what, Jaeyoon? Was Sidra the first canon legend?
Let me look. Let's see.
They broke the mold with battle boots.
Sidra was the
play.
first canon legend, and she
Right.
had Sword. First Hammer legend had Sword.
Well, I mean, that's like OG. So yeah, I mean, I understand why they do it, because at a minimum, if the new weapon's a bust, people will still play Sword. We got 4 strength, 6 dex, 5 defense, 7 speed. I really like that spread.
I do too. She feels nice. I have some opinions about the weapon, but we'll save that.
Okay, yeah, let's finish Priya, then we'll do a deep dive into Chakra. We got 3 skins with her. The Dark Harlequin Priya, Joyful Dancer Priya, and Chakora Priya.
They are all so fantastic.
I think these are the best release skins we've seen.
I've literally not bought one yet because I don't know which one I want.
No, I usually buy day one, and I feel like I'm going to regret my decision.
I'm thinking I'm going to get Dark Harlequin.
Yeah. Dark Harlequin's sick, and the weapons are sick. I like Chakra a lot, but I don't like the weapons as much. They feel too samey to other weapon sets.
Feels very Last Battle Pass.
Yeah. It feels very last Battle Pass, and the weapon skins, I can't pinpoint it, but they feel like a weapon set we had not too long ago. And Joyful Dancer just looks so cheerful. Like, the weapons are lighthearted. The sword's like a little, like, fucking little staff, little wand thing. That one's a good one too, and I bet it takes colors phenomenally.
Oh yeah.
So we got those skins. Now Chakram. You had the experience of playing this at BCX. I may have, but I was probably too tipsy to remember.
I don't think you got to play it. Because I played it for the first time
on Sunday
while you were at the wrestling thing, and it was so underwhelming for me that I was like, let's go watch wrestling in a
I
parking
think
lot.
I think I gotta play it Saturday.
We never left each other's side on Saturday, and I didn't get to play it until Sunday. I was joking about it being underwhelming. It was cool.
How does it compare to how it felt at BCX?
I feel like it felt better at BCX because I feel like it was a little bit more broken. Like
probably.
What you could easily do was once you break them apart and do your side light where you like throw them and they come back to you. At BCX, you were able to throw them while they were in the animation of being hit with them. You could dodge behind them and throw it from behind and just do like a little loop back and forth, like the guitar string.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I wish they would have kept that. I do like how well it flows. Like, I haven't practiced with it at all. And I feel like Greatsword, when you first play it, it just doesn't flow well.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to cancel out of your attacks. So you're just swinging twice and then whiffing your third attack. Or swinging once and you can't chain it together because you don't know timing. With Chakram, I can flow well, but it feels weak. At first, it felt really strong.
See, I also feel like it feels a little weak, but it also feels like you're able to control the fight more than you can with Scythe.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's Qatar Scythe. And I feel like it also has a very high skill ceiling because
probably the highest.
Because I feel like I see everyone being like, "Oh my god, this weapon's so busted." I mean, maybe if you're good at the fucking game. I'm fucking dog water over here. I can't figure these things out.
The one thing that I really don't like about it is down air on the fused one, the default one, feels great. Like, you can spike with down air. The down air on split, it like, you have this weird stop motion whenever you throw it out. Like, your character physically stops whenever you throw it out. You can't drift with it at all. It's just throw it out and your character stops there. And it feels so awkward because it's almost unlike any other attack in the air. All the other attacks, you kind of have a little bit of drift. It doesn't feel like your character just stops dead in the water. And it does not. I don't like the feel of it. Every time I do it, I'm like, ooh, ooh, I didn't do that. But I'm excited for the weapon. I think there's a lot of cool things they can do with it. I would like to see a legend that has different SIGs on whether it's fused or split.
That'll probably be next, I bet.
I think it would work really well, and people would complain about it because it's like, oh, they have double the SIGs, but all you got to do is change how it behaves. Like,
I mean, I 100% predicted that 7's signatures, like being able to change the signatures, was preparing for a weapon that does that. Like,
yeah,
you can
so the next logical step is a weapon that affects the signature.
Yeah.
And then they added the Gold Forged and the Collector's Pack ones. They all look pretty cool. So, next up.
Oh, that's where that came from. I realized, like, I was, like, changing the sword skin, and I realized I had a Chakram skin, and I was like, what the fuck? Where'd this come from? It's the
Collector's one?
Yeah, it's the Collector's one. The Asgardian.
Skirmish results. We had Skirmish number 2 just ended. Team Pancakes and Team Waffles. Who'd you pick?
I did the pick for me, and I think I got Pancakes.
Got Pancakes.
Yeah.
I went with Waffles, and Team Waffles won, baby.
Congratulations, Nova.
The better avatar. I actually, I played this match probably 2 weeks ago, like maybe like 3 or 4 days into the skirmish, and this kid just shit on me, like absolutely obliterated me, and immediately invites me to lobby and post-game chat, and I'm like, dude, I know exactly where this is going. I'm gonna get fucking roasted. Accept. So I accept it, and it starts typing immediately. I'm like, all right, let's see where this is going. And he just goes, "You're telling me with a name like that you picked Waffles? You disgrace." I'm like, well, to be fair, it's Spank Cakes, not Pancakes. But also, the avatar's way better. And he was super chill about it.
It's funny that happened to you because something similar happened to me. It had nothing to do with skirmish, but I played somebody. I was doing my jam recently has been brainlessly playing random and strikeout, and I've just not been dropping games at all. Like, I'll force myself to like figure out how to use hammer or scythe or something.
Yeah,
and I've just been having a blast. But there was this one kid that I absolutely shit on with random. And then they wanted the rematch, and I was like, all right, I'll run it back.
Random.
And then I didn't go random and shit on him again, even worse. And then he sends me an invite, and then he starts typing immediately, and I was like, oh, here we go. I can already see, I already have my fingers on the Windows Shift and S key ready to like post it in the Discord. And then he just goes, are you really a diamond? And I was like, oh, that's how it's gonna start. All right,
that's almost worse.
And I was just like, yeah, but I was playing random, by the way. And he goes, oh, that's so cool. I like to play random sometimes too. Do you want to play friendly twos? And I was like, aw. So then we played a couple friendly twos.
So yeah, Team Waffles won last skirmish, and next skirmish has begun as of today.
What team you
pick? We got Team Sweet versus Team Sour. I'm going Team Sweet.
Same. Same.
The avatar's way better.
I prefer sour candy, but man, just the avatar, everything about it is better on Team Sweet.
Yeah, I like the avatar. I think what did it for me though was that it's more fitting than pancakes for me. Cake is in my name, and there's a cake on the avatar, dude. What else did we have in that patch? Oh, new challenges. We got Spear Dodge Read combo, Gauntlets KO String, and an Axe Advanced combo, which does it starts with a true combo, and then you have to react based on how they dodge. Glad they're making these challenges. I'm not gonna fucking use them.
Where the fuck is the challenge?
My days of trying to get better at the game are over. I'm just enjoying it.
Where do you go?
Under tutorial?
Oh, yep. I see it now.
It's pretty sweet, dude. They got a whole branch of things now.
I didn't know this shit was out.
They're making a whole big deal about Lin. They got these animations for Lin Fei being the little announcer for it and shit. It seems cool. I don't know. I'm not about it. And then the worst thing they've ever done.
Oh no.
They've graduated some test features. And Hold to Dodge is now live on all queues.
Hold to dodge.
RIPs, homie. RIPs.
Do you have to hold to dodge?
You don't have to hold to dodge. But if you get hit and press and hold dodge while you're in hit stun, it will dodge on the first frame for you.
Interesting.
So you don't have to time your dodge now. One window strings are no longer a gamble, because if they hold the dodge, they'll get out of it. I don't like it. I understand why they did it, but I don't like it. That's all I'll say about that. I ranted about it way back when it was announced as a test feature. Now it's graduated. Now there's nothing I can do. I'm still going to press fucking dodge, because I'm not a fucking pussy.
Not a bitch.
If I get caught in the combo, so what? Maybe I meant to. Maybe that was part of the mix-up. Maybe you think you're going to carry me off stage, and I dodge at the last moment because I didn't waste it while I was holding the dodge. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Probably not. I'm getting carried way the fuck off stage, and I'm losing that stock. Sentinel Sidehammer charged version got upgraded. So if you didn't know, his Sidehammer, which is the one where he moves forward and swings in a weird fucking diagonal direction. If you charge it in the test version, it would swing twice as opposed to once. So that got graduated. Pretty cool for the Sentinel players, all two of you out there.
Right. Well, except every time I play random strikeout, every third game, it gives me Sentinel.
You get Sentinel? Well, hey, now
God.
you got a new signature, baby.
Ugh.
And then, this week, as of today, Valhalentine's 2025 is here.
I stand by this. The best skins.
Love is in the air, and I disagree with that, but they are good.
They all slap. They all slap.
Well, how do you feel about the new one? The new Orion skin?
I hate Orion, so naturally I hate it. But
we got
it's
Secret
right.
Admirer Orion, and it looks very similar to an Orion skin we already have.
You're right, it does.
But I can't remember which one it is.
Let's see here. Oh, it's the Sky Captain one.
Sky Captain, yep.
Yeah.
Very similar. I feel like they could have done better. I would have loved a Valhalentine's Vivi with some little heart-shaped glasses, some fucking roses in her hair. Oh, man. The things that could have been, BMG. We also got a Choco Bun Sidekick. This is a bundle exclusive item, which we'll get into the bundles here in a minute. I love this Choco Bun Sidekick.
I do too.
And
I love the bundles.
I hate that I have to buy a bundle to get it. This one, and then we didn't talk about it, but did you see the Sardine one? The Sardine Sidekick?
Yeah, Sardines and then the Paloma one.
They are nailing the sidekicks recently. The Sardine one, I'm waiting on the Winter Championship pack to drop just so I can have Mammoth coins to buy it. Because I just love how it looks. Chocobun, same way, but I'm probably not getting it. So we got some bundles.
We did.
If you're looking to save a little bit of money, spend a little more money on your honey and a little less money on your Brawlhalla, these are for you. We have the Ultimate Admirer Bundle. This comes with a Secret Admirer Orion, Chocobun Sidekick, XOKOKO Effect, the 2025 Love Struck Podium, Give Me a Bouquet emote, and the Candy Hearts animated avatar. So the only new things there are the Podium, Orion skin, and Chocobun. If you have the others, I don't know how they do it. I don't know if you get like a discount on it.
I would assume so.
I would think so. But we got that one. And then I dig this one. The Axe You Out bundle. Oh, I skipped one. The Secret Admirer Orion bundle is just the 2 new items. Then you have the Ultimate Admirer bundle. And then the Axe You Out bundle. This one right here is the one to get.
Yeah.
You get Soulmate Azoth skin, Heartbreaker Barraza skin, Red Romance Volkov skin, and the Red Romance Think Emoji skin. That is the one to get because that Azoth skin is probably top 3, if not top 2 Azoth skins.
You know what's crazy? Correct. I don't. I might be about to buy it, but these are all priced really fucking well. Like, these are all pretty damn good deals.
Yeah, they didn't post the prices in the notes, but they were like a couple hundred Mammoth coins off, right?
Yeah.
I hope they keep doing that, especially for the newer events that I haven't bought any for.
Yeah.
Because I will definitely get into that. And then last but not least, for the news, just today, Brawlhalla dropped their 2025 player survey. I've already taken it. I encourage all of you to take it. I don't know how long it's going to be open for. It could very well be down by the time this podcast is up.
They have
but I encourage
animated series.
Everyone to take. Did you already take the survey?
No, but I saw Swerve's post about it.
Yeah, so they ask about an animated series. They ask, if you could add one thing to Brawlhalla, what would it be? And then they do some general, like, data gathering, like, what games do you play, how long you play Brawlhalla, has Brawlhalla caused you to play more or less of these games, etc. I like these surveys because it tells me that BMG at least wants to course correct if the community feels they need to.
Were there any standout questions that might have teased something cool?
No. A lot of it was gauging their marketing. So I think they're trying to look to figure out how they can market better. They talked about one of the questions was like, have you heard about the new graphic novel? So I think they're just trying to get an idea of which direction they need to go. Do we need more stuff that's not Brawlhalla content? Oh, that's Brawlhalla content, but that's not game related? Or do we need to invest more into the things we're already doing?
Does the player survey pop up on... Oh, the Winter Esports pack is here, by the way.
Oh, no shit. I'm buying the fucking sardines.
Bro, it's a cannon skin that is a chimney.
Yep. And it lights up. It's so sick. I'll be buying that in a moment. That is all we have for news.
My bad. What I was going to say was, where do you find the survey?
It was linked on brawlhalla.com/news on the Brawlhalla
here's my thing. Like, if anybody's going to the Brawlhalla website for their news, they know about the graphic novel. They know about, like, that's the type of person that gets your marketing well. I feel like the survey should pop up in-game and be like, hey, do you want 23 Mammoth coins? So everyone fills it out.
That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Because I didn't know about it till I saw it on Reddit. You probably didn't know about it till you saw a Swerve post about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for the news. now we're going to step away from Brawlhalla for just a moment, Rax.
Oh, are we?
It's related to us. Brother, we are going to see each other for the second time in like 4 months.
8 days. 8 days, baby.
8 days. Holy shit. It's so close. So this trip has been a long time coming for no reason whatsoever.
I only have to drive 4 hours this time.
Yeah, for you, it's great. For me, I got to drive a lot more. We are meeting up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the holy land of our country goddess, Dolly Parton.
Fuck yeah, we are.
It's been a long time coming, but that means for you guys that we will get another live recorded episode of the Gravity Cancel podcast with a little twist this time.
We're not going to tell them about the twist, right?
We're not telling them about the twist. It should be a good one. I expect that episode will have next to no Brawlhalla in it. Although that weekend is the Winter Championship in a 1v1 tournament, so we might talk a little bit about it. But what if travels.
What if this is the pop-off episode that convinces us to do a podcast
Garage
that
Beers?
has Garage Beers? Yes.
So look forward to that. We'll be getting to spend about 4 or 5 days together, eating, drinking, being merry, enjoying our company, our
Having
travels.
a good old time.
Dude, I love planning trips, but I love planning just obscure trips. And this is an obscure trip to me because I have no business, no reason. There is nothing in Pigeon Forge that says a married man and a single man with no children should go to. This is family fun time in Pigeon Forge.
You really had to call me out like that, didn't you? at a time like today.
One thing I will say that I don't know if you're privy to yet, because we've talked about the itinerary a little bit, but I discovered one thing. So, for those that don't know, Dolly Parton's built like her holy land. This is like the Disneyland. She's the Mickey Mouse in her Disneyland, okay? She's built a whole city, practically. And one of those things is Dolly Parton Stampede. It's the dinner show.
It's actually called the Dixie Stampede, sir. Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede.
Did you just dead name the Stampede?
Did they change the Stampede name?
Yes, dude. It's no
they
longer
didn't. What?
Yeah.
You're fucking lying.
I am not a liar.
Dolly Parton Stampede. Are you fucking joking?
Well,
oh my God, these woke liberals ruining Tennessee.
If you want, we can flip it up. They do have a pirate show as well.
I just can't wait for Blacklight Mini Golf.
Blacklight Mini Golf.
Blacklight Pirate Mini Golf at the Magic Quest. Don't let me forget to get my wands from upstairs. I hope they still work.
So we're going to Dolly Parton Stampede for dinner. It's just dinner and a show. But you didn't know this. There is a distillery 5 minutes away from the Stampede. King's Family Distillery.
Is it the moonshine one?
They don't do moonshine, but they have a whole bunch of ryes, bourbons, vodkas. They do free tastings every day. So we're getting lit on free tastings before going to the Stampede.
Fucking amazing. Oh my God. And the best part is, I don't know if they've changed it, but like, you get, from what I recall, you get the food that they bring you is a whole rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
A really good soup, cornbread, collard greens, I think, and no silverware.
Yeah, so you're just eating.
You just have to manhand all of it. And you know what the best part is? You know what makes food taste real good? When the only thing you can smell is horse shit. Oh my God, it's awesome. I can smell it right now. I've not been in there in well over a decade, but I can fucking smell it right now.
I am stoked, man. I am so stoked. I am mostly just... Go ahead.
And before that, there's like a pre-show that, like, as they're like queuing everything up, you go into this big room that's like multi-layered, and you can buy like drinks and stuff, and you get these like little Dolly Parton Stampede like mugs that are shaped like boots.
Boot shapes? Yeah, I've heard about
and
those.
you just sit there and drink, and there's just a stage with these guys playing banjos. I forgot all about that part.
Yeah. Dude, it's going to be so sick. So part of the reason we talked about the games that made us our favorite road tripping gaming memory is because both of us are driving. I don't go on road trips often, and this is a cumulative 30-hour road trip for me.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, so I'm going up to Little Rock, I'm going over to Nashville, I'm going to Chattanooga, I'm going to Pigeon Forge, then I'm going to New Orleans, and I'm coming back home. So I got a road trip. So I figured, topic of the podcast, we're going on a road trip. Brawlhalla style. So I got some questions here.
I'm derailing you real quick to just let you know that on the 20th, our first day there, it's supposed to snow.
No shit.
That's going to, like, just a little bit. And it's going to be amazing because I'm going to make you go to the 365 Christmas store.
All right, I'm down. Dude, I can't wait. Because of all the other stuff that we've sort of talked about, but haven't fully
if you guys ever want to see a professional trip planner, just go ahead and start talking in the Discord right now and plan to be with us at BCX. I know he's about to say, like, oh, I'm not going to BCX this year. Yeah, you said that last year.
But if you want to go on a trip and it's a time when I'm off, I will come be your personal travel assistant. We'll go do fun shit. I'll pay for most of it. It's going to be a great time.
I've never seen someone use Google Docs the way you do, bro.
Hey, I paid for this 100 gigabytes, and I'm going to use it, damn it.
Oh, my God.
So, topic of the pod, we are going on a road trip Brawlhalla style. Rox, I've posed 3 questions. What car are you taking? What 3 to 4 legends are coming along? And what's your/their road trip role? And where are you going?
All right.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to tell your half and then I tell my half? Do we want to go question for question?
I say we both build our own road trips individually. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Do you have yours planned?
I always freeball this shit, bro.
Okay. I'll let you go first.
All right. So I do have a question. It says 3 to 4 legends. I'm doing 4. And then it says driver, passenger, backseat gang. So I can be any of those. I'm not automatically the driver.
You don't have to be the driver. So what I envisioned, and I said 3 to 4 because that's the average passenger vehicle. Mm-hmm. If you want to take a fucking school bus and take 30 of those motherfuckers, you can.
Okay,
but
I'm going to stick to 4. And all right, let's see here. Oh God, let me pull up the old Meet the Legends page. So let's see. This is going to be a boys' trip.
Oh, boys trip.
Absolutely a boys trip. So with us, we are taking, I'm the driver. My passenger seat, who's got the aux cord, is my boy Azoth. 100%. He's in control of the Spotify. And then the back seat gang, we've got this is the hardest one to freeball, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a pretty tough one. I had a tough time just doing it, like planning to do it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking Zol and I'm taking Taros. This is a motherfucking boys trip. We're going bar hopping. And on top, it's not just a road trip. We're hitting every single red state to go bar hopping and brawling, just beating the shit out of some rednecks.
So you said 4. Is that you and 3 legends?
Yeah, me and 3 legends.
So Zol, Taros, and Azoth.
Yep.
If I were to peg 3 legends as conservative or living in red states, it'd be those 3.
No, you're wrong, bro. No, Cross is a Republican. Cross. Come on, bro. No, Taros don't give a fuck. He lives his life in a labyrinth, bro, or a maze, whatever. So
you're just bar hopping and brawling across the red states. What's your final destination?
The final destination where it all ends. We're coming to see you, bro, in Texas.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, we are beating ass all around Texas. The Al-Qaeda don't stand a damn chance. The
Al-Qaeda's going down.
We're taking Saudi Arabia by storm. This is not a political podcast. All opinions stated are not our own. What car are you taking? You didn't tell me what car you're taking.
I'm taking my car, man. Top down the whole way.
Top down, baby.
Azoth got to get that tan on his bones, you know?
All right. This is way quicker than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay because short episodes are sometimes good because this next episode, dude, I don't know where this next episode's going to go.
It might be a 3-parter.
What car am I taking? Well, the obvious choice is the motherfucking BMW.
Yep.
We are taking the 1985 BMW 357S. I'm going to be screaming Eagles the whole way, that loud LS1 ripping cans of PBR wide open as it passes them. And the only logical choice as a driver is me. I like how you ask the question, do I have to be the driver? And you're like, I'm going to be the driver.
Yeah, I don't really like not being the driver on road trips.
I agree mostly. So I want to be the driver when points of interest are around us. But when I'm just cruising down the highway at 65, I want to be vegging out in the passenger seat. But when it comes time to be like, hey, we need to stop for lunch, I want to be the guy finding that spot for lunch. So I'm driving. I'm picking where we eat lunch. The 3 legends I have: passenger, Bodvar, and not just Bodvar, Big
Trucker
Rig Bodvar.
Yeah.
Because 2 things. I'm gonna need directions because I'm going way the fuck away. I am traveling so goddamn far from Texas. It's about as far from Texas as I can travel. We'll get to that at the end. And my BMW is not particularly reliable. And I need someone that knows their way around an engine.
Okay, I like the thought that you put into this.
And I think Big Rig Bodvar fills that role. Because I will be broken down in every state between here and my final destination.
Oh, he's definitely your man.
Backseat gang. I got a Moogie sitting to this side of me. The rear passenger seat. This is important. A Moogie's there for snacks and for scouting out stops. If I'm trusting anyone to pick out lunch and dinner that's not me, it's someone that knows how to cook.
You know, you could actually get 5 people in this BMW, assuming you have a trunk. You could just put a Moogie in the trunk.
Moogie in the trunk. But I need him there for snacks. I need him there to, like, whip up, a pack of ramen with some... I need him to make me a little bento box. Like, anytime I want a snack, I want a bento box coming up to me. I don't just want fucking 6 Slim Jims out of the pack of Slim Jims in the back. I want a cultivated experience. And then, right behind me, rear driver's side. That way I can see in the rearview mirror. Need something good looking back there. We got Vivi. Vivi is sitting back behind me. Not passenger princess, backseat princess, baby. And she's simply in charge of the music.
I was about to say, I hope you got a long aux cord, man.
Oh, no. I got Bluetooth in this bad boy, baby. I specifically put a radio that has Bluetooth in my BMW for this fantasy road trip alone.
For the sake of stretching out this podcast a little bit longer, remind me to tell you after this about the time I put Bluetooth in my Mustang.
I think I know this story, but it's such a good one.
It involves a drive-in movie theater.
Yes.
I've probably told it on the podcast, and so maybe we won't tell that.
If we've told...
fuck it. No one's watched all these episodes.
Yeah, no one's watching all these episodes, and no one's watching the slate. But where are we going? And this kind of alludes to another trip that I'm sure I'm going to tell you about, and probably talk about while we're doing the next episode. I'm going to Portland, baby. I'm going all the way from Podunk, Texas to the great city of Portland, where the stripper thrives. It is the strip club capital of America, if not the world. And we are going to the strip clubs. And we are going to enjoy them. I feel like that's such a good gang for like a strip club.
Hell
but
yeah.
Imugi, I don't know if Imugi's into it. I think he's just sitting in the corner, just waiting for it to be over.
He's gonna have. He's not even gonna go in. He's gonna be at the Airbnb, fixing up a great dinner,
cooking it up. Yeah, for us to come home to.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to the great city of Portland. All right, you want to tell that story or not?
Yeah, fuck it. We ball.
Yeah, fuck it.
So
We're
might
at
as well.
41 minutes, dude. Come on.
Shortest episode ever. All right, so I'm gonna pretend like you haven't heard this story before. So I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna pretend like I haven't heard.
I'm gonna speak it to you. All right.
Yep.
So I had just bought a absolutely beautiful, and I cannot remember the color green, 2005 green Mustang color name. It is Highland Green. Go ahead and look that up.
I love Highland Green, dude.
Yeah, me, you,
It's
and about
such
3
a
other
good
guys
color.
in the world. Because most people hated this color on the Mustang. Oh, wait, you have to specify 2005 because the old Highland Green looked
Wait,
good.
really?
It's this one right here. And I will make sure that Lover Lady has an image of this.
Oh wait,
It's
Is it?
this one.
No, not that one, dude.
Yep, that's the one, baby.
I hate
on top
that
of that,
one.
on top of that is a motherfucking six banger, and you know what I put on that bitch? 4-0 badges, baby. And
Oh
then,
my god.
so it was actually, I think it was a 2004, and I think 2005 was the only year that they added Bluetooth and an aux cable. It didn't have anything; it just had radio, CD player. And my buddy Shane, who I've told plenty of stories about, back when I peaked living in the dropout frat house that was an old dentist office turned into an apartment. I've told stories about those boys. Shane was a bit older. He was 28. I was like 20, 21. And he... I think I just turned 21, actually. But he was the mechanic of the house, the dad of the house, you know? And I was like, I want to go take my entire paycheck and buy a radio to put inside of this car because I don't have Bluetooth or an aux cable. And he's like, I got you, dog. Let's go. We go to Walmart. We buy it. We come back. We start taking shit out of the dash. We got this thing plucked apart. And then... he asks me a very specific question that I'm not going to bring up. Just remember, he asked me a question at this point. I'm not going to bring it up until it's relevant at the end.
Okay.
So, he asked me that question. We put the bitch inside there, and boom! Your boy's got Bluetooth and an aux cable. Let's go. Let's listen to some fucking Avenged Sevenfold riding around in my
Some
4.0.
Creed, baby.
Hell yeah. But then there's this girl that I started dating named Cynthia. Fantastic chick. She was awesome. She wanted to go to a drive-in movie theater. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And she had a brand new Dodge Dart. And whatever year this was, like 2014, 2015, whatever. It's brand new. Really nice. But I was like, no, let's take my car. I got a new radio in here. I can show you all my music, all my jams. And we get to the drive-in movie theater, and we pull up. And the way that, for you youngins, because I know most of you are children watching us, just
They're like,
drink
what's a
voodoo
drive-in movie theater?
so you pull up and pay, and then you've got 2 giant screens in a field, right? Whichever movie you're watching, you just point your car towards that one. And you watch the movie from your car. And the cool thing is it was always you got 2 movies for the price of one. Like, it's $7 to get in no matter how many people's in your car. Yep. And I watched Paul Blart 2 and the Fast and Furious movie. I think it was the first one after that one guy passed away. 8 maybe?
Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker. It was whatever those movies were. And we watched it, or not we watched it, we got there, we get some snacks, and I know what you're thinking. How do you hear a movie over another movie if they're both playing? Well, they do have some speakers, but they're close to the screen. So if you're close to the speakers, you're far enough away from the other screen that you're only hearing these speakers. Do you want to know how you listen to the movie inside your car with the windows up?
Tell me how.
You tune into a very specific radio station. So, here we are in the middle of January. It's about 28 degrees outside. And I'm fucking with my new radio, and I'm just like, why ain't this shit working? I can't tune into the station. And that's when I remember Shane looking at me. He's like flipped up upside down, like messed around underneath the dash, and he looks up at me and goes, hey, if you want the radio to work, we forgot a part. It's like $5 up at Walmart if you want to be able to like tune into the radio. And I was like, why the fuck would I want that, baby? I got a phone right here. I got an MP3 player. Fuck the radio. So that's when I realized, oh, fucking damn it. So the only thing that I could do was get us as close to the speakers as we could, which was only about halfway, so we could absolutely hear Jurassic World playing in the back with the windows down, 28 degrees outside. And I'm just like, I had like a hoodie and a jacket on, and I ended up completely shirtless, just shivering, because I gave her my jacket and my hoodie, and I was just shivering watching both of these fucking movies. Kids don't understand how we had it back in the day.
Oh, but when a driving goes right, dude, there is nothing better in the world.
Oh my god.
You can use your imagination on that one, children.
Oh, it's amazing.
That'll do it for episode 63 of the Gravity Cancel podcast. Rox, do you have any thoughts, anything you want to send out in the world, anything you want to tell our lovely fans?
Do you have anything? I gotta formulate something. I feel like I need something now.
Yeah, I feel like you need something too. One thing I will leave the audience with, something we will be doing while in the great state of Tennessee. We're getting a little competitive. And we're getting a little competitive in a way that most normal people don't get competitive with. We will be doing a competitive romance novel reading. And
I'm so nervous about this.
And I'm not sure how we're going to disseminate this footage. I'm not sure if we're both going to be embarrassed and post it. I'm not sure if we're both going to be embarrassed and not post it. I'm not sure if we're going to have a competition to decide who posts their footage online for the world to see. But it will be recorded. We will be reading passages from a romance novel in front of a live audience, where we will be graded on the sauciness of the passage, the voice acting, and the overall performance.
I'm telling you, it's just every time we find a book that has repeating words or something, like in the passage. Obviously, it's going to be a provocative scene,
right?
And I am going to be sitting on a chair. You're going to be bent over me, holding the book, kicking your legs up, reading it, and I just have a little paddle. And every time that we hit a certain word or something, I give you a little spank.
So it is not for the faint of heart, but there is a big prize at the end, a $20 gift card to the brewery. We'll be able to afford like 2 beers. But it'll be a good time. So there's my closing words. Look forward to that, because it's going to be quality blackmail material.
Yeah, it is.
Rax, I'm not gonna put you on the spot, man. You just do your thing, man.
Oh, for the outro?
Yeah.
Boys, don't buy girls flowers anymore. Apparently that's not cool anymore. Don't show your heart, boys. Be dark and mysterious. Be hateful towards women. I'm kidding. But other than that, I got nothing. This was a fun one. It's been a while. I feel like every time we come back from a way too long of a break, we have a good little episode queued up.
Yeah, it was a nice, sweet, quick one.
But the next one, baby.
Yeah, the next one, dude. Next one's gonna be so good. Once it uploads, like, you guys will be like, what is happening right now? We will lose subscribers from this.
We're gonna be shirtless, right?
Maybe. Whatever it is, we will lose subscribers. So If this is your last episode here with us at the Gravity Cancel Podcast, thank you for tuning in. Peace.
C'est la vie.